just the amalgamation of pain is really something. And I'm glad that she's on the other side being able to tell her story. It's not fair. This was a lot. This was a lot. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Agapé, like the love. If you're new, then hi, welcome. This is a safe space. But if you're not, thank you so much for clicking on my video once again. Today I'm going to be reacting to Demi Lovato's documentary, like docu-series that's coming out in 4 parts. 2 parts have been released, and then 2 parts are going to be released I think next week, right? And so I wanted to react to it. I am a fan of Demi Lovato, so I think it's always nice to see like an in-depth, more personal side to her before the release of her album that's coming out next week. But yeah guys, let's watch this video and then we react to it and we can discuss the documentary, the docu-series, the first 2 parts of it. So yeah guys, and even before we get into the video, if you like what you see, if you like more content like this, don't be afraid to like this video. Heck, even type below your favorite Demi Lovato song. Don't be afraid, just do it, just do it. Wow, I love that she started with like a concert just to like get us straight into the zone, because it's almost like this is how you know me, and now we're gonna go on like, and now we're gonna see the parts of her that we don't know. I think it's very cute, it's very clever.
Tell me you love me on 3. 1, 2, 3.
That it's like every day it's something else, it's something else, it's something else, it's something else. And I also think for Demi it's very commendable for her to even be here, because as a child star, as a child actor, as being in the limelight, like she's so young, right? But she's already lived so much life, and for her to be already at this stage, like that's so commendable. Like I want us to recognize like her being here already is like, you don't need to do much, babes, you already did a lot.
Demi, I think this was the best show you have ever done.
Wow, it's gonna be beautiful.
And you know what? It's just only gonna get better from here.
One month before overdose, and now I actually have chills.
Because we shot an entire documentary that will never see the light of day. It was before she OD'd.
This tour has been fun every show.
The best way to describe it is like she's just like tuned in. She's here, she's present, she's happy.
And
yeah, they can't show us the Tell Me You Love Me tour because it's so contradictory to what, like, oh she's happy but then all of this, like maybe yes 2 things can be true, but like the juxtaposition of it all, it wouldn't sit right. So I see why we'll never get that. Like it just wouldn't sit right.
really taken the time to dig deep and do the work on.
Second chance.
Ooh, when I turned around and saw my dad in those pictures.
Oh, yeah.
Something about, like, I saw him in rehearsal, it just wasn't the same.
Yeah.
We had an estranged relationship, so we weren't close, and growing up my whole life, I longed for that relationship with him, and then I resented him because he was an addict and an alcoholic. And
it's so, I'm just pausing here, but like it's so deep, like the things that we go through as children and like the traumas that we have and how they can manifest in ways, like a lot of the things that we need help with and we seek counsel and therapy from, a lot, like I would say 90% of those things, don't quote me on that because I'm not a doctor, but like a lot of the things that we go through stem from childhood and stem from those unresolved traumas and issues that we have growing up. Like, it's so... And now the dog is barking. Like, it's just so deep to think that like a lot of that stems from that.
I also felt a lot of guilt over the years because I've been such an advocate for mental health.
That's something that I think is also really important to notice, is that even people who are advocates need the help and support. And like you can get to a certain point where it's like, I'm so outspoken about this, so why am I still struggling? But you need to know that even people who I want to give an analogy as like even a doctor would need help. Like, even if you know, and even if you're outspoken about something, it doesn't mean that you don't battle with these things. And we just need to destigmatize these things so that, I'm gonna black this, like we need to destigmatize these issues, right? So that even people who have, you might have thought, oh, you've gotten better. No, this isn't a I've gotten better type of thing, because mental health is something that you're always going to need to check up on yourself. It's a constant state. It's not, oh, I used to be depressed, but now I'm not. Like, for a lot of people, that's it's an ongoing state. It's highs and it's lows, and it's maybe severe and it's not severe. But like, we need to start having conversations that recognize that even people who've gone through like tremendous hurt and pain and struggles, that they can still feel that again, and so that we can destigmatize that, so that people like Demi, they don't have to feel guilty for having these feelings. You see what I mean? So they don't have to feel guilty for having these feelings, because we've made it accustomed and a culture of understanding that, you know, like even if you felt that, it's okay to feel like that again. And where do I get help from there? Like, where do I go from them so then I can get help, because there isn't the stigma. But yeah, July 23rd, night of overdose. And you can see videos.
I went out to a friend's party and none of my friends knew what I was using. So I kept it very hidden from everyone. That is one thing that I was very good at. Was
it's the dangerous part, because then nobody knows what's happening at all when you don't tell anyone, because this is a secret thing. This is a thing that not that many people will know. That's when it gets dangerous.
Hiding the fact that I was addicted to crack and heroin.
Demi is very good at hiding what she needs to hide.
Demi's good at making you believe that she's okay.
Oh, hey, be careful. Okay, unsure. I don't know why, but like I've just like felt like I needed to tell you that ever since I was at your house. Like, just be careful.
I'm just kind of like, do I call 911? Like, what do I do? So I called, and I just remember sneaking downstairs to make the phone call because I didn't want to get in trouble for calling 911. While I was on the call, someone told me to tell the operator no sirens.
Hang in there, okay? We're on our way. I'll let you know when they're outside. You should be hearing the sirens real soon.
No sirens, please, right?
No. This is a medical emergency. I don't have control over that. Well, this is definitely a medical emergency for her.
I'm so sorry. I heard about Demi. I'm praying for your family.
Like, I'm really praying for Demi. You guys are in my prayers.
I was so confused. I thought maybe she...
Dude, why are families finding out? That's something about the media and like TMZ and them lot things that like I don't like. Why is the family finding out from outlets, not from... Yeah.
I realized how bad it actually was. I had 3 strokes. I had a heart attack. I suffered brain damage from the strokes. I can't drive anymore, and I have blind spots in my vision. So sometimes when I go to like pour a glass of water, I'll like totally miss the cup because I can't see it anymore. Like, I also had pneumonia. because I asphyxiated. Doctors said that like I had 5 to 10 more minutes, and had my assistant not come in, I wouldn't be here today.
The first moment that I saw Demi in the hospital, when she first opened her eyes, she looked at me, I grabbed her hand and I said, "I'm here and I love you," just to let her know I had gotten to the hospital. And she looked me dead in the eye and she said, "Who is that?" Which is something you never want to hear your sister say.
Yeah, because the effects from you relapsing, like you want to just keep on. I don't even have the English for it, but just like, yeah, you want something even. That's this crazy thing about addiction. Like, you're never gonna be satisfied. You always want something that has a different effect and a different effect, and if you keep going for that, you will literally end up dead.
He gave me what I assume now to be fentanyl by giving me aftermarket pills.
And on top of that, he also ended up getting her really high and leaving her for dead.
I've had my fair share.
It's like a nice reminder that it wasn't my time, you know, that there was more life to be lived.
As someone who like Demi Lovato is someone who I look up to, and her music has been, it's gonna make me cry, her music has really helped me get through a lot of stuff, especially her early music. And so seeing it's making me cry, but like seeing all the trauma and everything that she has gone through, just the amalgamation of pain is really something, and I'm glad that she's on the other side being able to tell her story. Yeah, it's just, oh my gosh, I'm so happy that she's able to tell her story, and I know it's gonna shed light on a lot of the things, because the thing is, a lot of the times we get stories like this when it's too late. A lot of the times we get stories like this when the person is gone, and then we have to learn about it from an aftermath, like, of what has happened, right? Sorry guys, I look like a mess, but like a lot of the times we hear these stories and it's long gone because the person is gone, and we have to hear about this from like a, oh, I wish they had made these decisions and these decisions. So for the fact that she's here and she's able to tell us her own story, to really show us that like, this was me, I thought I had it under control, but I didn't, and I was lying to the people that I was closest with, because I knew if they knew what I was in, they wouldn't be okay with this. And yeah, like, I think that's the thing about like addiction, where it's like you aren't just lying to other people, but you're lying to yourself and telling yourself that you think, like, you're lying to yourself in the sense that you're telling yourself you're okay when you're not, when you're really not, and the resources are available for you. But I think it's so much, a lot of this has to deal with having pressures and having like pressures, like so many things like added, like so many, there were so many different factors that all played together, right, for this, like for what had happened to happen, right? So many issues of self-esteem, and that comes from the environment that she was brought up in, right? Pageantry and going on Disney and having this, you're having to strive to be this image of like this person, and then you go through things and you become an advocate, right? But it also sucks because like she was one of the, not that many celebs were outspoken about issues about body image and mental health and stuff like that. So you become one of the people that has to, like carry it, right? And it's just, it's not fair. This was a lot. This was a lot. Yeah, no, but guys, there's so much to learn. And then also the thing about trigger warning, sexual assault, like knowing that you cannot consent to something if you're not in the right mental space to consent to something, like. And I'm glad that she even mentioned that. Oh my gosh. But yeah, guys, those were the first 2 episodes. I knew it was gonna get me, but those are the first 2 episodes. I'm so glad that she's here, and I can't wait to watch the next 2 that are gonna come out next week. I'm gonna be on it for those ones, because I'm a little late to this, but I'm gonna be on it for those ones. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like. Please comment down below maybe something to learn, but also maybe just keep it lighthearted, and what's your favorite Demi Lovato song. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.